dream. You know, Tuin Sinha, the charge sometime made against Prime Minister is he's India's best event manager come dream merchant. He's selling a dream of the future. But what about the reality today? Should we not look at 2024 in the context of the last 10 years, goals achieved? Did farmers' income get doubled? Has unemployment been significantly reduced? Are these not questions that the Prime Minister must answer his own track record after 10 years rather than telling me vote for me because I'll give you a glorious future in 2047?
Well, absolutely. And, you know, people don't tend to be as pessimists as the Congress party. That is why they can see the truth. 25 crore people pulled out of poverty, multidimensional poverty, 50 crore Jan-Dhan accounts, 13 crore tap water connections. I think these are things which people can, you know, these are visible. These are not promises. These are visible. 70% increase in the stretch of national highways, double the number of airports we had in 2014, 700 kilometers of metro lines. Some of, you know, Sumansi Raman might be benefiting from that in Chennai. But then these are things which are visible to everybody except the pessimistic opposition of this country. And what is wrong in selling a dream? You know, it's not a dream, it's a vision. It spurs ambition for a nation which could never think beyond the immediate 5 years. For the first time, we have a plan for the next 20 years. And these are aggressive plans. So mind you, for the first time, the whole, you know, perspective, the whole way we are looking at a manifesto has changed. This manifesto is a mere catalyst in the larger 20-year vision which the BJP has provided. And look at the emphasis we have put on manufacturing, that too specifically, you know, the high-value product manufacturing, defense products and railway manufacturing. Compare it with the Congress manifesto, where the clear insinuation is they would be focusing on, you know, sweatshops rather than semiconductor industries. So I think, you know, this is a vision. We have provided a vision for the future, and the contrast
You're saying you're providing a vision for the next 20 years, a roadmap. You know, Salman shows, when I see the Prime Minister, he exudes a sense of hope and optimism, like him or not. That's how he is. When you look at Rahul Gandhi on the other, he seems constantly angry and thereby seems to exude, according to his critics, a sense of negativism. Everything is wrong in India. Nothing is going right. Now, maybe New India wants positivity, not negativity. That's the difference.
Rajdeep, you should be angry. We should all be angry. The people of this country should be angry. Because that's the reality. We live in the real world. This make-believe world of the Prime Minister is not going to work. This Prime Minister talked about, जब मैं 60 महीने में करूंगा जो 60 साल में नहीं हुआ, 60 years. And what did he do? He did that. Unemployment rate 50-year high. Household savings dropped to a 50-year low. Manufacturing, our friend talked about manufacturing. It's 13% of the economy. It's the lowest since 1967, Rajdeep. Credit growth in 2017 was at a 55-year low. The Prime Minister said that he was going to double the farmers' incomes. They actually decreased. They declined. They did not double, they declined in real terms. That is what the Prime Minister and the BJP have done to this country. And you're saying we should not be angry? We should all be angry, and people are angry.
But this is your, it's true. They are saying they're offering a vision. You see, they are offering a vision for the future which is rose-tinted. You're saying everything is terrible, nothing is going right in India.
I'm not saying that. India has great potential, but you need to have the right policies. Now, our friend from the BJP said that the Congress manifesto is about creating sweatshops because we, Rajdeep, believe in micro and small and medium enterprises, because that is what creates jobs around the world, not just India. That's the model. These guys want to create these high capital intensive companies. What they do is they have high value added maybe, but they don't create jobs. And what is the number one issue in this country? Jobs. And what is the number two issue? The number two issue is inflation. And why do we have so much inflation? Because there's a supply side constraint. Demonetization destroyed MSMEs in this country, destroyed them. GST came in, clobbered the small industries in this country. How can you create jobs without that? That is why their model is
now 78-minute issue, and the Prime Minister stays away from the critical issues of how are you going to resolve the job crisis. As I said, there are no easy solutions, no quick fixes. But he himself is only spinning. You're calling it a vision, some others would call it a dream. But what is the reality on the ground? Let's not get away from the fact that there is a serious problem of jobless growth.
You know, Rajdeep, if you go by EPFO data, 1.4 crore jobs have been created in the last 5 years in each of the years. 11 lakh crore of capital expenditure simply cannot be jobless growth. But yes, the nature of jobs has changed. Gig economy is picking up in a big way. Therefore, many of these jobs don't instantly register on the system. Fact is that, let me just remind you why people prefer Modi over Rahul Gandhi. On the day India was scripting the historic India, Middle East, European corridor, do you remember what Rahul Gandhi was doing? He was singing praises of BRI abroad. So that is the reality why despite some glitches, and in a country as vast as India, there will always be some glitches, immediate glitches. People have explicit trust in Modi ji's vision because Modi ji is thinking grand. When the India, Middle East, European corridor comes up, we will not only provide, we are actually thinking completely global. We will be job providers for other countries.
No,
but
so
the fact is,
should he tell me what he's done in the last 10 years? Should a prime minister seeking a third term tell me what he's doing what he's done in the last 10 years, or tell me now what he will do in 2047? Should 2024 be a report card on 10 years, or on what happens in 2047?
Absolutely, when it comes to infrastructure, when it comes to poverty alleviation, when it comes to 35 lakhs crore of money being directly put into the hands of poor through DBT schemes, through 3 lakh plus schemes, and through DBT, this was the same money which at one point of time Rajiv Gandhi would just plead helpless and say that, when I spend one rupee, only 15 paise goes away. 35 lakh crore being put directly into the hands of the poor through DBT, that is revolutionary. India's DPI is sooner than later going to be replicated in at least 50 countries across the globe, providing India rare financial leadership.